Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Debbie, and today we're going to be making a cherry almond bread in my bread machine. And if you are new here, think about hitting that subscribe button and give me that thumbs up. So let's get into making our cherry almond bread. To start our cherry almond bread, we're going to put in a half a cup of water. I got this recipe off Bread Machine Diva website, I believe. A quarter cup or 4 tablespoons of butter, and they are softened as you can see. We're going to put in 1 egg. We're going to slightly beat it up. Okay, and we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to be adding our extracts, that is a teaspoon of almond. I'm actually going to just do maybe a half a teaspoon of almond. Half a teaspoon of almond, because I want the cherry to stand out too, and we're going to put real almonds in here. So we're going to do a teaspoon of the cherry extract. Oh, it's brand new. I didn't even open it yet. Oh man, it smells so good. So a teaspoon of cherry. We're going to be adding our bread flour, which is 3½ cups. One, 2. It doesn't seem like enough liquid to me in here, but we will see. We always check our bread once it starts mixing, so if it's too tacky, we put a little more flour. If it's too dry, we'll add some more water. And then to that, we're going to be adding in our yeast. And I'm using bread machine yeast, and that's going to be 2¼ teaspoons. 1, 2, 1/4. It's just that simple. Now, the almonds, I believe I'm going to add, I just have some of these slivered almonds like this, and there was a cup when I first opened them, but I used about half the bag, so that's about a half a cup, maybe 3/4 cup. But I'll be putting all of these in, but I'm not going to put them in until the add-in cycle. So let's get that in our bread machine. Okay, now this makes a 2-pound loaf. That's what the recipe says. So we're going to set it for 2 pound. And it's just the basic white, and I'm going to choose my light crust color and start. So 3 hours and 30 minutes it says. So after a bit, we'll check in here and make sure it's not too dry or too wet. I smell the cherry. Okay, let's check our bread. Oh boy, she's not even coming together. You see that? She needs more water. Hang on. Now, if you use real cherry preserves, I think that's what hers actually called for, but I'm using cherry extract, so that's probably where she got away with a half a cup of water. I think I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of milk too. See what that does. We'll let that go and I'll be back. Okay, there we go. Now she's forming a dough ball. So I'm going to say for my liquid, I used a half a cup of water and maybe 1/4 cup of milk. I did add another tablespoon or so of water, but I didn't add quite a 1/4 cup of milk. So I think next time I would just add the 1/4 cup of milk. So more or less 3/4 cup of a liquid. But I mixed water and milk. Alrighty, now we're going to be adding in our almonds. Here they go. And it was actually the whole cup in that bag. I guess I just opened it and took a few out. I don't know. But the bag said a cup and there was a cup in there. So that's what we're putting in, all of them. Okay, it went off. I'm going to get it out. It's smelling really good. But he's not a looker. He's a little bumpy on the top. See, when I say she's pretty, that's the girls. When they're not lookers, that's the guys. Just joking. Ooh. Okay, now the paddle did stay in there, so I got to dig out the paddle. Now that's my 1.5 pound loaf. Now that is got a pretty good crust to it. But it sounds really good. And it smells really good. So we're going to let that cool. I'm going to dig out my paddle, let it cool, and we'll be back with the taste test. Okay, it's cooled off. It's not totally cool, but it's cooled off. I want to cut it though. But you see the crust? It has the crumb on it. It's pretty crusty. It's a very dense bread, but it smells really good. Let's see what it tastes like. Sometimes I like a little bit of a crust on my bread. Let me cut it. Boy, the almonds really got dispersed nicely through it. And I can smell the cherry. Well, it kind of just tastes like a grain bread. Like, hang on. Yeah, it's got a good flavor, but it's a really heavy, it's a heavy bread. So, but it reminds me of like a grain bread. Lots of grains in it. I think that's because when I put the almond slices in, they actually got very, very, very chopped up and almost like an almond flour maybe. So that's probably what made it so heavy. It's got a good flavor and it'd probably be good. It's more like a dinner roll. I don't know. But anyway, you want to try it? You might like it. So until next time, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Bye.